battle scene has gotten a lot bigger since you started. Is the pay type of thing situation increased a little bit?
Mooch just got 20.
Wow.
So
that's heavy.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's possible. If he could get it, anybody could get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely more the events are bigger. The fan base is growing. Everybody watches. I'm talking about from NBA players to NFL players to you know, rappers to high school kids to, you know, people that used to listen to Rakim, when, you know, people that grew up on Rakim, you know, like it's just growing because I feel like it's a form of hip hop that's not really being, that's not popular right now, but it's becoming popular again. And that's the wittiness and the performing and the lyrics. Like Summer Madness 2 was last week. It's like 2,000 something people, including Puff, Diddy, Busta Rhymes, Q-Tip, and a whole bunch of other people in the music industry in the building just to hear bars. Like, you really got to think about that. There's no beat playing. There's no, you know, something to hype them up. There's nothing's dropping. The DJ's not doing nothing crazy. It's just bars. You're just watching somebody rap with no beat. And they're in that building for like 7 hours. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah. And it's getting bigger. So definitely, the money is definitely getting better.
All right.
Yeah.
So out of your battles, you know, like I said, Iron Solomon, Rex, Verb, Calicoe, and now Marv. And you had other ones besides that, those some of the bigger names.
Yeah, Fight Club.
Yeah, that's some of the bigger names. Which do you think was your toughest battle? And has there ever been a time where, like, something that your opponent said kind of threw you off? You ever feel like you was about to choke, you forgot what you got to say, or you didn't have to freestyle or something like that? Or?
Yeah, that happened a couple of times. When people don't know, the third round for T-Rex, I choked in the beginning, but I caught it so perfectly because I kind of stopped. Rex, I think he said something, or I looked at him, you know, he's weird looking, so it fucked me up. And I put my finger on my mouth and I went into another rhyme. And then by the time I was done with that rhyme, I remembered everything else that I had, and I just went right into it. So it was perfect. It was like, you know what I mean? So that happens. Sometimes that happens. It happened with Marv 1 too. I think he made a face. So, like, I hope I'm not giving people jewels on how to beat me. Like, but yeah, sometimes, you know, stuff throws you off, or people in the crowd, you know. But you just gotta learn to like blank all that out and just remember one thing, and that's you're the fucking man. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever else is going on, this is just your moment, you know, and just control it. Or
your battle with Calicoe, the crowd was kind of giving you a rough time.
Hey,
and
I don't know.
Some of the bars was flying over their heads a bit. What, were you getting frustrated when that was going down, or what?
That was just a bad day.
Bad day, okay.
That was a real bad day. I think that's something I was trying to get Loaded Lux for a battle. And I got tired of Lux stalling. I said, fuck it. Let me give Calicoe a shot. But at the time, there's a lot of shit going on in my life, like a lot of personal shit, you know, shit with my kids and all that, like. And I had an overconfidence that wasn't realistic. I should have took into consideration, like, yo, it's not a good time right now. You probably should, you know, just like get smacked to push this back or whatever, because, you know, Miles has done that, Young Ill has done that or whatever. You know, if there's something going on, they'll give him that space. But I just felt like, yo, I didn't want to disappoint the fans. It's the first Summer Madness. I want to be there. I had some health issues. The side of my neck was swollen up, so I wore a hoodie so nobody couldn't see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got into some shit that morning. I had scratches on my face. Like, not making excuses, but just giving y'all an insight of everything that was going on. Because at the end of the day, it was lyrics. People say it's my performance. I lacked in performance. I kind of lacked in performance because I wasn't ready. And that's the bottom line. I wasn't ready. That was not the time for me to do that battle. But I did it, and that was that. But yeah, the crowd, I think they picked up on, because I felt so fucked up that day that I think I came off too angry. And I don't think it was more of my lyrics. I think it was more people feeling like, oh, he's on his bullshit. Like, you know, we want to see him rap. We don't want to see a fight. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and in my first round, I had some shit that I said to Calicoe, but I said it without rhyming it, because after that I say, y'all think I'm out of line, but he told Young Ill when it's real, it don't gotta rhyme. But when I said it, like, the crowd was still making noise. A lot of people didn't hear me, so they thought I was just on stage beefing, like, you, I don't care, you can't, you brought with you, all that crazy shit. So the crowd for Summer Madness events, what I noticed is they take a side, and you have to kind of like draw them back to you. But it's a real delicate situation when you're dealing with that type of crowd, because the crowd is real finicky. They'll boo you and cheer you in the same round, within the same 8 bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the mental. I wasn't Six Sigma that day, so it didn't go down good.
For future battles, you know, Disaster's one of the big names out there. You know, internationally, he's one of the big names. Would you ever consider him? And who else on the East Coast, West Coast would you ever think about battling?
I mean, at this point, I can't even give a list of names that I could say, yo, I want to battle this person, I want to battle that person. Because every time I do that and I try to battle those people, they're either scared to do it, they don't want to do it, or they're looking for another battle. So Disaster, we were trying to set up me and Disaster for Summer Madness 2, and he backed out. He didn't want to do it for whatever reason. And I think that's corny, because, you know, that's a big stage. That's an opportunity for both of us. And then him backing out of that, it was just whack. So I don't even care about battling Disaster like that anymore. Like, okay, if it happens, it happens. I don't want to talk about it no more, because people are hyped about Disaster because he beat Canibus, but I feel like any one of us, if any one of us would have been standing there that night, he would have pulled out that notepad regardless. So what did you really do? You know what I'm saying? Like, besides get robbed by Canibus. That's it, you know? But Disaster, nah. I think the only battle that I really want to, I'm not even gonna say, but everybody knows who. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who.
Okay.